Welcome to paradise. We're in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and I've been spending the last few days at this beautiful resort called Livongo. But today we're checking out the U.S. Virgin Islands National Park because, you know, I'm a park lover. It's going to be a ton of fun. We're going hiking, and I'm also going to be captaining a boat later so that we can check out some of the reefs and the marine life here in the national park. Virgin Islands National Park is located on St. John in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It spans more than 14,000 acres and was established in 1956 as a gift from Lawrence Rockefeller. This tropical paradise features white sand beaches, coral reefs, steep mountains, deep valleys, and lush forests. It's rich in history, preserving traces of pre-Columbian American Indian settlements, Danish colonial sugar plantations, and African slavery. It's home to over 800 plant species, more than 20 tropical bird species, and endangered green and hawksbill sea turtles. The park offers endless outdoor adventures, including snorkeling, scuba diving, sailing, windsurfing, fishing, and hiking. It's also adjacent to Virgin Islands Coral Reef and Buck Island Reef National Monument. This national park is both on land and in the ocean, and there are tons of hiking trails. So you can choose to do a short one or spend the entire day here on land in the national park. We're doing a little short trail up to Keneal Hill, and there's tons of history here that goes back 3,000 years. Lots of the slave trade, unfortunately, took place here, and there's lots of old ruins as well that you can check out. This is my first time visiting this national park, and I am loving the accessibility of trails right from the ferry terminal. This trail in particular starts right down the road from the visitor center, so you don't even need a car to explore it. And for those looking for something longer, it also connects to several other trails that can take you all the way to the beach, as well as to some old ruins of old plantations. Wow, this is so beautiful. This is just one of many hiking trails here in the Virgin Islands, and from up here you have these beautiful, almost 300-degree views over into the Virgin Islands, over there the U.S. Virgin Islands, and on this side we can see directly into the British Virgin Islands. And if you have a boat here or rent one like we're going to do today, you can go all along the coastline here, and we're going to get in the ocean in just a few minutes. Guess what, guys? Today I brought a friend, or should I say my friend brought me. This is Sarah. Hi. You might know her online as Ask a Concierge because she is a hotel extraordinaire and your travel goddess. And we're going to have a ton of fun on this adventure.
We are. Starting the day with a hike and then ending up on the water. And thank goodness I've got a trusty captain because I'm only good at concierge.
Yeah, someone is actually going to give us the keys to a boat, so we'll see how the day goes from here.
Fingers crossed.
This area right here is called Cruise Bay. It's where the ferries land and where you're likely to come ashore if you are on a cruise ship as well, visiting St. John. This is also where we're going to be picking up our boat for the day. But there's also some great shopping here and some fantastic restaurants if you are here for a limited amount of time or even a couple of days. Some fantastic things to see here on this island outside of the national park too. But we're going to head out on that boat. Cannot wait to get in the water for some snorkeling and to see the coastline here because it is going to be so beautiful. All right, we're off.
We are off! 2 blondes and a boat.
Oh my, what could go wrong?
Absolutely nothing.
Now, there are a few companies in Cruise Bay that offer small boats you can rent. We went with the larger and more solid-framed Boston Whaler, but another company also offered an inflatable dinghy with outboard motor. And for those not wanting the adventure of driving yourself around the seas, there are a plenitude of sailboats, small yachts, and motorboats available for full day, half day, and shared charter to explore the islands and the national park. We've made it to our first stop of the day here at Watermelon Key. That was a little bit of a nerve-wracking experience getting over here, past through a place called Fungi Passage and around Mary Point. Really, really windy out there. The forecast today was for gusts up to 25 miles an hour. In this little teeny tiny boat can be a little bit scary, but we made it. We're gonna hop in the water for some snorkeling. There's supposed to be a lot of turtles around here, and I'm excited to see what we see under the water. Time to say goodbye to our boat. We're just back from our first snorkeling session.
So fun.
Lots of fish down there. So many starfish.
Oh, and
Two stingrays.
yes, it was so cool.
So awesome. And just, it's like amazing to just be out here by ourselves.
Unsupervised.
It feels weird.
It feels, but also really
But amazing also.
very liberating.
Very liberating, very free. I feel like we're just
We could go anywhere,
little beach babes.
but you know, we're playing it safe.
That's right. Next stop, I think, should be for some snacks
Yeah.
and hopefully some sea turtles.
Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah.
I totally know what I'm doing.
That's right.
And by totally know what I'm doing, I just watched Alice do it. So, we threaded through here. Let that baby go, because that was fluffy. And then, we do a little bit of a figure eight situation here. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Oh my gosh, I'm earning my junior ranger thing. And then you did around the world.
Kind of.
Kind of. But then you did a, what the heck did you do?
A loop and then twist it.
Oh, maybe I'll go like that.
Sure.
Enough of a twist?
Sure.
That feels twisted. Oh yeah, really? Gonna zoom in on my excellent craftsmanship.
That's right. Okay, I'm just letting you guys know that we're now having lunch.
We're having lunch.
Yeah,
Hard-boiled
we're having
eggs,
lunch.
Croissants, because we're fancy. Well, she's fancy.
That's right. I mean, we're almost in France.
Oui, oui.
Time to get back in the water for some snorkeling. This is fun. too. And they have some little sucker fishes on top of them that are just hanging out, eating some of the algae on top of the turtles' backs. They are absolutely massive and beautiful as well. Well, we just returned to the boat from snorkeling here in Maho Bay. We saw some turtles.
We did. Turtles, stingrays, also
Huge
a
stingray.
big one. Yeah.
And these gigantic fish that
Yes.
I'm gonna look up for you because I'm not sure what kind of fish they were, but they were probably at least 5 or 6 feet long.
They were
Some of
big.
the biggest fish I've seen kind of in shallow waters like this.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's so cool, so amazing that you can just like rent a boat and just go out here and do this on your own.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. I've never gotten to experience doing something like this.
Yeah, I
And
definitely haven't.
For anyone that's coming to, you know, the St. John or St. Thomas area and you want to come explore the national park, I definitely think this is such a cool way to do it. A morning hike, an afternoon on the boat.
Totally.
You know, this was around $500 for anyone that wants to do it. Just this little boat, you could bring up to maybe like 6 people,
Yeah, something like
4 or
that.
6
5,
people.
Yeah.
But a really fun way to experience this national park if you only have a day. So we're gonna head back to where we got this boat, drop it off.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna show you the place that we've been staying because it is absolutely like paradise on earth.
That place is special.
What an amazing day
That was so cool.
today. I mean, Virgin Islands National Park. I honestly had no idea this would be so cool getting to run our own boat.
I know.
Just really explore at our own pace. Absolutely fabulous.
Very awesome. And I have to say, firsthand, she's an incredible captain.
Now we just need a few skippers.
Yeah. Oh, yes,
Or-
please.
Welcome back to the resort. For the last few days, Sarah and I have been staying at this private island resort called Luvango. It's nestled right between St. John and St. Thomas, and it is absolutely beautiful. Just the perfect mix of relaxation and adventure. We're staying in a little tree house. They also have villas here. They have glamping huts, and they own more than half of this island. So there's a private beach, there's a pool in the front and a restaurant. They have their own ferry to take you over to St. John or St. Thomas. And it's just spectacular. It's like we're owning a little piece of paradise here. You feel like you're visiting friends. And we feel like family now with the staff and everyone here on the island. It's just been absolutely amazing. And it's been such a good reminder for me because I am always on the go and I'm always just looking for the next thing, looking to grow my business. I'm such a workaholic, really. And this has been good for me to just relax a little, take a break, and remember that it's okay to just look around and enjoy a little bit more. So I haven't been filming everything in this video. Granted, Sarah and I have been here working, capturing content for Luvango, but it hasn't been all about YouTube in this video. And that's really been a kind of refreshing, nice change for me to just also enjoy a little bit more and not be worried about filming every single little detail. So this video, definitely a little bit different. You know, I don't always do tropical stuff on this channel, but it reminds me a lot of my first job in tourism, which was actually working at the Atlantis in the Bahamas, and that was a really fantastic part of my life. So I'm rounding out this video just with a little reminder to all of you as we end the year and start a new one to just remember to just take some time to have fun every once in a while. It's not always about that next big thing. It's not always about attaining more, making more money, the next big thing in work. Just remember that it's okay to just enjoy look around, check out the scenery, have fun with a friend. It's been so great being here with Sarah because she is just as up for anything as I am. And so it's really been fantastic to be traveling with a friend on this trip. And I also just want to thank all of you for sticking with this channel. I know I go to places near and far, and there's a lot of variety on this channel. And I'm really excited for what we're going to be doing in 2025 while I'm still figuring that out a little bit. It's okay to just go with the flow sometimes too. So I hope everyone has a fantastic holiday season, the beginning of 2025. And thank you so much for being part of this channel. Make sure you're staying connected with me also on my Instagram at Alice's Adventures on Earth, where I share photos and videos from all of the places that you may not see on YouTube. And I've also got a weekly newsletter that I would love if you signed up for. I've got the details in the description of this video. You can get my 12-week training guide for hiking and backpacking for free if you sign up, or something else if you'd like as well. And I share travel tips, all kinds of gear deals, conservation news, and stuff for content creators too. If you're looking for the next job, I share some of that in that newsletter too. So thank you guys again so much. I'll see you in the next adventure. As always, I'm Alice Ford, and never stop exploring.